friends and hello!
Hello friends and felines, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So if you guys have been here for a while, a little over a year ago, we actually filmed with my lovely sister. That one was doing her makeup with only what was in her to-go bag. So finally a year later, she's going to be doing my makeup, but she has my full collection of makeup to choose from. So what kind of makeup did she choose? What intrigued her? And while we're doing my makeup today, we're going to be answering some would you rather questions. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first up is obviously primer, and what did we choose today?
I chose the soft,
Soft
Focus Glow Drops. It's a Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer from Rodial.
Yeah, I don't know what that brand is either. I think I got it in like a FabFitFun box, but it's cute, it's pink, and it's in a glass bottle, so it's like bougie. I don't remember how much it is.
I liked it because it was pink and fun, and I've also never heard of this brand, and I figured I'd try it. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I don't think I've ever had my like makeup done.
I don't think I've ever done anyone's makeup. Besides eyeshadow, I did eyeshadow once at camp for people because they liked my look, and I did it with freaking Q-tips.
Alright, so I picked a would you rather question first. This is kind of, we're gonna go all over the place. We're gonna be like random, weird ones, like maybe some scandalous ones. We'll see. So the first one is, would you rather show up to a light and have it turn green every single time, or never stand in a line again?
Ooh. I think I'd have to choose never stand in a line again. Ooh. I don't know though. You know what? I feel like I'd rather have the green light.
Really? I'd rather stand in line.
I think I'd rather have the green light just because I like to just drive, and although I do use the red lights sometimes. Like, if I'm on my way to work, I'll, like, put my hair up real quick at a red light or something, because I don't do it
red
before I
lights,
leave.
yeah, can be helpful. So you can, like, change your music. You can look for directions if you're trying to figure out your next stop. You know, put your hair up. Oh, I'd rather never spend in line again because, like, concerts, like, waiting in line. I had to stand outside in February for a concert, and it was kind of like an EDM dubstep concert, so people were not wearing any clothes. I was smarter and, like, wore some clothes, but that or like roller coaster rides, stuff like that, I would rather never stand in line again. Or like when we were like in New York City, stand in line for breakfast.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it's winter. Yeah, I think I'd rather never stand in line again. So with that Rodial Glow Drops primer, I don't think I've ever actually used that as just regular primer, but honestly it feels really good. Like my skin is slightly tacky, so hopefully the foundation will stick to it, and obviously my face is like super glowy.
Definitely.
So foundation.
So for foundation, we went with the Stila brand foundation. It is their Hide and Chic Fluid Foundation.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Doing a great job, sweetie.
Again, I've never had Stila's foundation. I've had like, I think an eyeshadow from them or something before. Maybe like a lip gloss. But, so I wanted to try their foundation.
And I didn't tell her any of my thoughts or personal feelings or opinions on any of these, so I'm going to tell them after she starts applying them.
Whoa. So that one's really liquidy.
Yeah.
Like really liquidy. Like it's soup. Yeah, I can't even do that because it's gonna fall off my hand.
Yep, and that's my one opinion on that. It's very liquidy.
Oh, I should have. It sounds like you're just sloshing a water bottle.
I think there was a reason why it was on sale. This is nice. Like to not like do it myself, it feels so much different.
Okay, so would you rather question? Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
I mean, I'm a Leo, so fire.
And I've always loved the water, so I feel like I'd have to say water.
And you're an Aquarius, which always feels like it should be a water sign, but it's not. It's an air sign, which is weird.
It doesn't make sense because the sign, like the symbol for it, looks like water, and it's literally saying Aquarius.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
If you're like really into zodiacs and you know why Aquarius is an air sign, let me know down in the comments because it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's because I'm an airhead, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
that wouldn't explain why Aquarius itself is an air sign.
Well, it's okay. If my fire gets out of control, you can put it out with your water.
I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I would purchase this myself, but...
Yeah, it's not the best. I was like, oh, why not? Like, let's just go for it. All right, so the foundation's finally on, and I think we finally got it to a spot where I like it. Definitely not my favorite, right?
No, don't like it. It's kind of hard to work with. You gotta, like, apply quite a bit of it. and it seems to look cakey before it even covers your face. So
I'm looking cakey today, and we're running to the store after this. Yes. All right, so concealer.
yes, I went with a tried and true Tarte Shape Tape. This is not new to me. I have like the same one, probably in the same shade too. And I do like it. It does tend to crease a little bit, but I went with that. I also really like the fact that she had a flamingo in here. Kind of why I chose that one.
Yeah, so I'm having my sister like do my makeup how like she would do her makeup, because we definitely do our makeup differently.
I kind of tend to do a little bit lighter, more like natural. Not always, but I like to have play with the eyeshadow a lot. So I keep the face pretty simple.
All right, so my turn. Would you rather get flowers every week or diamonds every month from like your significant other?
Oh, honestly, probably flowers, to be real.
Same.
I feel like they're prettier. I would enjoy them more. I am someone who definitely loses things, like earrings, and getting expensive ones kind of scare me. So, and I feel like I wouldn't need that many diamonds. Flowers die, so.
Yeah, I don't need diamonds. I mean, I only need one diamond. I mean, technically it's like one bigger one and two smaller ones. But yeah, I don't wear jewelry as much. Like, I don't wear earrings. I don't wear necklaces as much, or like bracelets really, so I don't need diamonds. I'd probably just like turn around and sell them, which sounds horrible. But I mean, that'd be a lot of diamonds after a year. Like, we've been together for 6.5 years. That'd be a lot of diamonds.
Yeah, I like to bring the concealer up to the eyelids a little bit as a primer instead of just using an eyeshadow primer.
So do you only do concealer like on the eyes? Do you put it on your forehead, chin, nose?
I usually just put it on the eyes and then spot conceal if I have like blemishes and stuff. So,
Which I had a couple, but I think most of the foundation like covered it up. So.
I have occasionally done like the whole T-zone thing, like the center of your nose and the forehead, but most of the time I don't.
It's going to be a different kind of makeup look today. All right, so I guess we're just going to set everything with powder.
I chose the Beauty Bakerie brand's flour, Better Not Bitter. I like this brand. If you get their packaging, it's really fun because it just looks like baked goods. I have a question. Would you rather know how you're going to die or know how I'm going to die?
That just got really dark really fast. We're having a light, hard, happy time, and now we're just, going for the gut.
I like to switch things up and keep people guessing.
That's horrible. Well, I feel like, can you, like, save yourself or save the other person?
I mean, that's not included. It just says, would you rather know how I'm going to die or how you're going to die? You just have to know, I guess.
I guess I would know. I want to know how you're going to die. I don't want to know how I'm going to die.
Yeah, I feel like, because knowing how you die would be sketchy, especially if you can't do anything about it and you just have to live like that. I don't know. I mean, but also knowing how my sister dies, I feel like would be weird. I mean, I guess I would try to prevent that from happening, depending on what it is. This was a lot of powder. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, straight up like flour.
Holy sugar.
Holy sugar, that's a new one. It's flour, it's not sugar.
Have you ever seen freaking Madagascar Sugar Honey Iced Tea?
I have, but I don't remember.
They say Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Spell
Like
it out.
zebra?
Yeah.
Sugar, honey, ice. Oh.
I'm so glad I knew that and you didn't.
No.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I just saved you guys.
I don't know. I wanted to like this powder, but I think I just need to find the right combination of like foundation and concealer and like this powder, because it just like doesn't agree with my skin. Honestly, like it's looked worse. So this is probably like the best it's actually looked with the foundation. All right, so next is bronzer, and we chose
Marc Jacobs.
She's got a bougie heart like mine.
Heck yeah.
She was like, I could use the Physicians formula because that's what I used today, but we're going with Marc Jacobs. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I usually use Physicians formula. It's actually a really good drugstore one. I really like that. The formula is really soft, but I've heard Marc Jacobs is really good. I've always wanted it, and I'm going to use it pretending it's mine. So.
All right, so my would you rather question. You're getting into it with your boo. Would you rather accidentally say your ex's name or say your partner's best friend's name?
Well, I don't really have an ex. I mean, like, I do, but
I know,
I
it
never
was like
had a
her
serious...
first official relationship.
Yeah, I never had a serious relationship with someone before now, but I mean, I guess I do
like
have
you
names
had
I
an
could
ex.
say. Yeah, like, there's one name I feel like that comes to mind that I could say. I guess I would have to say my ex, because A, he barely knows who he is. B, this guy also has the same name as, like, my best friend, which might be weird too. So I feel like I could maybe play that one off better. I also don't really know exactly which one of his friends he would consider his best friend. I mean, I guess his brother, which would be really bad. So I could not do that.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
well, I have an ex that has the same name as one of his like closer friends from high school, so it's kind of like both.
Oh boy.
But I mean, he doesn't really like have like a lot of best friends. And plus, if I did say like one of his best friends' names, like he would be like, no way that I had actually done anything with him. Like if that makes sense. So probably would go, like say his best friend's name.
Yeah, I like this formula. It blends very nicely.
It's so nice.
Without it like, so it's not too sharp right away either.
I mean, it's not exactly a dupe, but the E.L.F. one that's in there, I think it's like, you know, kind of close.
Okay, I don't think I've ever used an E.L.F. bronzer before.
So you contour your nose?
A little bit.
I was actually surprised. I didn't think you did.
I've been lately, like, doing just nothing super fancy. I don't really focus too hard on it.
Yeah, I used to, like, do, like, full-on contouring, but it's just too much work. So now I just kind of, like, warm up the face a bit and then just contour the nose, and that's about it.
That's what I do. I just use a bronzer and kind of apply it everywhere, but...
Alright, now we are bronzed up, looking like we have seen a little bit of sun today, and now for blush.
So, I chose the OPV Beauty London palette. It is Born to Shine. I liked it because it was fun. I don't know. I like the stars in here. You can see the palette has like stars on the powders.
Focus, that's what we want.
So, I thought it was fun. They're a little shimmery, and we'll see how it goes.
And another Black-owned beauty brand. It is Black History Month, so we are supporting our friends out there with their wonderful makeup.
Definitely like the packaging a lot, and I think I might use mostly this light pink color right in the middle, up on the top.
What kind of like blush do you normally go for? Do you go for like pinkies? Do you go for peaches? More neutrals?
Kind of like a neutral mauve, kind of something that blends in so it's not super out there, just adds a little bit of color, like a pinky or a neutral kind of.
I go for like peach. I like peach shades. I mean, there isn't really a peachy one in there, but sometimes I'll mix kind of like the orangish one that's in there with like a pink, and then you kind of get a peach shade.
It's subtle. It's not too strong. I want to mix a little bit of the pink to the left called Uplift.
I feel like that one's going to be like super intense. I'm
yeah,
scared.
that's why I'm like, I go in with light hands, so usually it'll be...
I mean, if you saw my LED makeup lights challenge, if not, you need to go check it out. That's some blush. We went all in on that, baby.
Would you rather have a full-blown mustache for a year or full hairy legs for 10 years?
Like my normal amount of hairy or like a man's like normal of hairy? Because I don't shave my legs.
Permanently hairy legs. I don't... It has to be grown in pretty well. So you can see them.
You've seen my legs. I mean, I haven't shaved in a while, but mine get pretty, like, they get so long that they're almost soft.
Yeah, I've definitely had that happen. They grow in, you know, first they're prickly, then they're soft because they were long. I do that too in the winter. Not gonna lie.
I mean, like, I have, like, mustache hairs, but they're blonde. So I definitely would have hairy legs because I don't shave. I was a swimmer. If you're a fellow swimmer, you know you don't shave until, like, the day before your meet. But, yeah, I scored myself a man. I don't need to shave my legs. Just saying.
Yeah, I would probably have to go with the legs, too, even if it's 10 years. I couldn't deal with the I already have enough peach fuzz blonde hair on my face that I pointed out the other day while I was out on Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, and he was like, yeah, you got a good mustache going there. So I think I'd rather have the legs. You can also hide them pretty easily in public, and yeah.
So my cheeks are looking a little pink for me. And a little bit more forward on the apples of the cheeks. I like to just like put a little bit there and then kind of blend it back in with the contour.
Yeah.
But this is what we're going with today.
I sent it. I do usually blend it out more because, again, I like to keep it natural, but it's okay.
All right, so now we're doing brows. How do you feel about doing my brows?
I usually just use a universal brow pencil, hence why I picked this one from KKW. It's a universal brow pencil. I have pretty defined, like, eyebrows. They're pretty full already, so I fill them in a little bit in, like, the beginning and some in the end, but I don't do a whole lot, so it'll be interesting. I purposefully went with a pencil because I'm more familiar and I feel like it'd be easier versus trying to use, like, a pomade or something.
Yeah, I don't want you to use a pomade on me. I mean, I barely like using pomade unless I have, like, newly waxed eyebrows.
That's the other thing is I'm very scared of doing eyebrows because they can look so bold so quick. And it usually looks fine when you have your whole makeup look done, but it scares me and I'm not used to it, so my eyebrows are already dark enough.
Would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality?
That's funny. I'm imagining both right now. Like,
I feel like you could just get a fox. This is the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Justin and I were on a fix for a while, and I was like, I want a fox. But, well, I feel like a dog with a cat's personality would be funnier. Because a cat with a dog personality would be pretty funny, too. But I feel like it'd be more different to have a cat or a dog with a cat's personality. But I think I might have to go with the cat with the dog's personality.
Yeah, same. I feel like a dog with a cat's personality would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because cats are also like, I love you. And they'll be like, F you, scratch you up. And now you've got dog talons instead of cat claws.
And, like, a
Teeth.
dog can bite. Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I have a cat who already fetches.
That's what I'm saying. Cats kind of already, like, act like dogs. Like, you can train your cat. I don't know why people say you can't. You definitely can.
As long as you can still use the litter box. I don't want to have to take my cat for a walk. I mean, we've tried to, like, leash train our cats. It did not go well. But if we could, and they liked being outside, like, that would be cool. And I would, like, go on walks with my cats. All right, so these are the brows. Honestly, not bad of a job. Not exactly how I do them, but not bad. I'm giving you, like, a 7 out of 10.
Yay, I'll take it. I'm okay with that. Completely different canvas there.
Yeah. All right. So now for fun part, eyeshadow.
Yay. So I chose this palette, which is a HipDot Xeon palette, and it is fun. I like the marble like print and the colors, and I thought the colors were kind of fun. They were like mauves. I'm getting a call.
Rude.
Always interrupting. Hello?
Alright, after that brief interruption, we are back.
Hi.
And I haven't used this palette either, and I haven't used any eyeshadow from HipDot. And I feel like you gravitate towards a color scheme, I mean, with your own eyes, like
Definitely.
pinky, neutral.
I go for like pinky, neutral, a little bit of like mauve tone. So, I mean, I'll probably focus on like this T here, like the top, and like down here kind of. I'll probably stay away from like the purples. All over.
Alright, it's all you. You're the YouTuber now.
I'm going to just start with the base with the sandstone color. Very neutral base just to fluff around the eyes to get us started. Whoa.
That was a lot. A lot of kick up in the pan.
Oh, would you rather question. So, would you rather have 7 fingers on each hand or 7 toes on each foot?
Probably toes, so I could at least hide it.
Yeah.
I don't know, would it give me, like, more gripping ability? So, like, I'd be like a monkey, like, my, like, feet would be, like, as good as my hands? Like, would I have opposable, like, thumbs on my feet?
Maybe. That's a good point. I feel like with hands, you don't really need more fingers, and I feel like they would just get in the way, and it would look really weird. So I feel like I would go for feet, too.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll help me balance better. I am pretty clumsy.
Yeah, like, what if you could, like, you know, like, swing around like a bar? I don't know, I'm, like, thinking, like, hang upside down like a bat.
No, that would be kind of cool, though. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Or, like, you could, like, climb easier, like if you're going like rock climbing, if you're into that. Would you rather live in a world where you dance instead of walk, or sing instead of talk?
Ooh. I'd probably have to say dance.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be more fun and a little bit less annoying.
Yeah, singing instead of talking would be annoying.
I feel like I'd get annoyed real quick because I just get annoyed with people's voices in general and my own. So I feel like walking or dancing instead of walking would be fun, and I kind of already do that, so.
Plus, I feel like if everyone's singing, like, everyone needs to have a singing voice. Because if everyone, like, can't sing like myself and are tone deaf, then that would be really bad.
I'm using this color Canyon up here, and I'm doing that on, like, the outer and the, like, what's the word called? the crease.
Yeah.
I couldn't think. It's actually turned out a little bit more of a different color than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a little bit more orange.
Oh, it's not?
It still is, but it has a little bit...
Oh, it looks like an orangey brown.
Yeah, a little bit more neutral than I kind of expected it to be, which I'm totally okay with.
So what's the shade name for this next one we're using?
Grounded. It's this darker one in here. I'm trying to use it more for the outer corner, but I totally just went in further than I wanted to on that side. But it's fine. We blend.
It's fine. Trust the process.
Yeah, and it'll be alright.
Pumbaa. No. Exactly what he said.
Yeah. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral?
No one show up to my funeral. Screw that. I don't care. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's what I say. I feel like that's not much of a would you rather.
I know. Like, you better show up to my wedding if I invite you. If I don't invite you, don't show up to my wedding.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like, if for a wedding, you know, I'm inviting people. Funeral, I'm already dead. People are doing that on their own.
Plus, you know, if you don't show up to my funeral, I'm just going to haunt your ass afterwards.
So we're going to do this virgin color right
like
there.
a virgin.
Keeping it neutral because that's kind of what I do. And honestly, I do a lot of orangey pink colors because it also really brings out the green eyes.
Yes.
Fun fact.
I love doing like pinks and purples. Like, it really brings out like green.
Definitely. And I've gotten compliments before from using just a very simple eyeshadow palette that I use today because it brought out my eyes. That is the eyeshadow.
So you don't do any lower lash?
I do sometimes. That is why I grabbed this.
Oh. We're doing lower lash?
I just forgot.
Or like an inner corner or a brow bone highlight. Do you do that?
I do brow bone highlight and I'll do inner core highlight. I was going to do that when I highlighted.
Okay, so you're going to use like the highlighter?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this palette doesn't really have like a highlight. Yeah.
I was thinking about using the shade I used, but then I was like, nah, I want something a little bit lighter.
Alright, so the eyeshadow is all done. Definitely a different shape than I do, but I think it's really cute. I like this color. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go in with mascara. She picked out the KKW one, but I'm just going to do my own mascara because I feel like it's just easier.
While she's doing that, I have a question. So, would you rather have telekinesis, which ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, which is to be able to read minds?
Can you control, like, when and who, like, you hear people's minds, or do you just hear everyone's thoughts all the time?
Ooh, that's a good question. That really changes it. Well, in this case, let's say you have the ability to change it, because with telekinesis, you pretty much have the ability to kind of use it when you want. So, we'll say it's use it when you want.
Well, I feel like back in high school, I would say telepathy, because, like, you're in high school and you care about, like, what people say, but now I'm an adult and I don't really care, so I think I would say telekinesis.
Yeah, if you're really lazy, you can, like, move the, you know, you can just bring things to you. I don't know. I still feel like I might want to read people's minds, because I'm a pretty nosy, curious person, but, yeah, I feel like I'd have to say telepathy. I feel like I'd rather read people's minds, even though moving things would be really cool.
Alright, but this isn't a would you rather, but this is, like, what superpower, like one superpower of all of them that you can ever think of, would you want? And, like, what would you use that power for?
That's so hard.
I've always had this thing, which I feel like is, like, kind of conceited and selfish, but mine would be, like, x-ray vision, and then I would go on Deal or No Deal, and you could pick out the $1 million briefcase or whatever and, like, win Deal or No Deal. Like, that's just some random thing I've had for, like, ever. Like, if I had a superpower and I can only do one thing with it, like, that's what I would do.
I feel like telepathy would be another one that would kind of go with that, is you can, like, read what people are thinking and kind of be able to use your movements based off that.
Oh, like, you could go on that one show, like, the Pyramid Show, where they're, like, they try to say, like, the words that mean, like, what is it, like, words that clue to what the word actually is, but if they're thinking that word, you could just read their thoughts and then, like, win the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that would be fun. Game shows as well. But even in life, too, I feel like.
But, like, if you had telepathy, like, you could be, like, a therapist or a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, and you could, like, try to read their thoughts, especially if they're, like, a patient that really doesn't want to talk to you. You can at least read and engage, like, what they're feeling and what their thoughts are and, like, help them out. Like, that would be, like, a good way to use that.
Ooh, I like that mascara. I think that mascara works really well.
Yeah, my lashes look good now, but they'll fall in, like, 5 minutes. They just...
Well, you gotta appreciate them while you got them then. So, E.L.F. We are using the E.L.F. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I've never used this one.
I think it's newer. I used it in my Full Face of E.L.F. makeup video, which you can check out.
It'll be interesting to see if it actually affects the length of your makeup wear. But
yeah, I think it claims 16 hours wear, and I think I only wore it for like 7 or 8 hours, so we'll see. All right, so for highlight,
I picked a Jeffree Star, of course. It is the Supreme Frost in Frozen Peach.
a very basic neutral highlighter.
Yeah, very basic. I keep it that way. A question I have for you is, would you rather be told to stop being so sensitive or be every day, or be asked if you were PMSing every day? Very triggering question for us females. Both of them.
I mean, they go hand in hand. I'm like so sensitive when I'm PMSing.
Yeah.
Probably sensitive.
You'd rather be told you're being too sensitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like the PMSing one would kind of make me madder. I feel like sensitive would just be like, F off, I have feelings.
You're like, oh, that's pretty blinding. It's not blinding at all. It's such a subtle. I mean, that Frozen Peach one's a good subtle one. If
I was
you're
gonna say, that
not
one didn't come out as like high pigmented or like strong as I expected it to.
Just a little bit of glitter, which, I mean, I'm totally for, like, not a blinding highlight every day, but
yeah,
different personalities.
It's like the neutral, kind of like a natural glam, not even glam, but like that's what I usually go for every day. So.
All right, so now we're just down to lips.
Oh boy. We're going to use a lip liner, which I've not used in a long time, and I've never done someone else's lips. It is the Bodyography.
Body yada 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 yada.
In the shade Pouty.
This is good. Oh, I can't smile. This is gonna be so bad. My lips are also like super chapped, and I feel like I'm trying not to breathe out of my mouth because my breath probably smells. And I also realized we didn't turn the fan off, so if you hear a weird background noise, that's my bad. But we're not going to turn it off now because we're almost done with the video. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It showed up
better than I do.
Okay, we're going to do a lip gloss because, again, I don't really do lips very often just because I really do suck at it. So I go to put lipstick on and it's just completely uneven. So I use lip gloss because it's less noticeable.
Oh, so we're going to the store and putting on masks, so, I mean, we don't really need a lip, legit lip on.
Keeping with, like, the natural color. This one's a little bit more pinky. But it is a light pink from Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Jenner's shade in Diva.
What the noise?
Did I make it really
You're
weird?
so, yeah. You're so dirty.
I like the color of it. It's simple. That's a nice little pinky.
All right, so for one final question to wrap up this video, would you rather never wear makeup ever again or have to wear makeup every single day?
What constitutes as having to wear makeup every single day? Like,
I mean, you could do like a basic, like you could do like a BB cream, like a quick like 5-10 minute makeup look just to throw something on the face. But like it has to be something every single day.
It can't be just mascara.
No, not just mascara. You have to put like at least like a BB cream or like, you know, mascara, a lip, you know, just like maybe like at least like 5 beauty products on the face.
That's a hard one. I might say no makeup. I don't know, because I really like the look of makeup and I think it's fun. But, like, to wear it every day to Taco Bell, I work at 6 or 7 in the morning every day, and I don't want to get up earlier. I roll out of bed and I leave.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do, so that would suck. But, like, to not be able to wear makeup at my wedding.
Yeah.
Or your funeral, if you, like, were to have an open casket funeral and they can't put any makeup on you, you're going to be looking like you're freaking, like...
That's true.
But I mean, I just mostly for the wedding
day. Yeah.
Wedding photos, engagement photos, maternity
maybe
photos.
makeup every day.
Yeah. All right, so that is everything for today's video. How do you guys think of the makeup? Did Rodial do a good job? Do you think you did a good job?
I actually really like it, and I do think the eyes are really pretty. I think
know.
your eyes look super pretty, and it makes me happy.
I mean, it's definitely different from how I do it, and I'm kind of glad I'm not wearing false lashes because that was going to be a whole journey in itself. But I am liking it. It is a little bit more dialed back, but not like too much. Like it's not like something I would never wear, but it's also like not exactly my makeup style. But I don't hate it.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I really do like how it turned out. And if you guys like how this makeup look turned out and you want to see more videos with Rodial in them, then definitely give this video a big thumbs up. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. I love you guys, and subscribe to my channel. I welcome you to my feline family. Bye!